Hey folks, how y'all doing today? Me and my boys out here, we were actually feeding up animals and stuff before the ice storm, but I was coming down my little trail and I caught something with my eye that's new. It didn't used to be here. This has been done recently, and I'll show you why in a minute. And we've been having these things on both sides of my property for about the past 3 nights in a row, going woo, 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 around 11, 12 o'clock at night. And so it's been raining though, so I hadn't been able to do no night vision or nothing, because when it's raining or misty, that's all that thing will pick up. But I'll show you this stuff. And there's my boy. Say hey, son.
Hey.
First thing is, see this tree break right here? It is head high to me, and that's fresh. Look at it. It's fresh, okay? All right, that's about, I'm 5'8", so that's 5'8" off the ground. Broke off, snapped off right there. But here's what caught our eye, folks. You see all that mess right there? You see that? That wasn't here. I was just out here a week ago looking around. So that's new. Now what I've figured out, they've got this deal here runs all the way up this flat before you start up on this hill. And it goes back in there about a mile. But here's what they got, all right? See that X? Now there's another one on the ground right behind it laying up on that X. Okay? We ain't had no windstorms, y'all, or nothing like that neither. So that ain't what this is from. You see this tree has been pulled over there. That mess has been stuck up in there. And this is the area where I've been putting bait out. And right here's a partial fresh track with toes in it. Right here. Y'all see that? See them toe marks? Let me get some of this stuff out of here. Now you can see it. It's about, that one's probably about 7 inches wide. But let me get around here and show y'all what I'm talking about. Oh, this is awesome, y'all. Now, if you see here, this little creek, that thing runs up in yonder on this side of the mountain. Well, right back up in that area, not far, 60 yards maybe is where I done the video of the X's and the blind looking structures last week or the week before. But I got to go over there in a minute. I see the ground fresh tore up right there. But anyway, look at here. Y'all see that X? Now, I want you to look here on the ground behind it. Here's another X right here. See how that tree's been bent over underneath that? And that one has too. Right there. And these this is pretty awesome. I hope y'all can see that X right there. Let me get up here on it. See it? Runs up that way. That one goes over that way. And then it's like they just stacked them in on top of each other here. Now, this tree, see this tree? See that? That tree didn't come from there, ain't no stump there. So you got this X laying on that X. See that X, this other X right here. Look here, that tree, see right there? That's an X, another X. It's three on, 3 X's. All right. And we just now found this, so I wanted to show it to y'all. Been crossing, like something's been crossing the creek right here, but this is right at my house, y'all. I mean, I'm not in the woods 40 yards from look right here. Look right here. See them? See that? That's the toes right there. I haven't stepped here. See that? Can y'all see them toe marks? Let me get this mess out of here. I know it's hard to see on camera. But there's toe marks right there again. Right in this stuff.
One right there.
But I want to show you something. Look on this tree right here. Look, you see that? That looks like to me, see, where something was grabbing it and twisting and pulling and stuff on it and rubbed it off. But I'm gonna get lucky one of these days and get some hair off some of this stuff. But there's an X, there's an X, there's an X. They're all right on top of each other. And we got 2 tracks right here. I'm gonna look at right here and see what's tore this ground up. Right here on the other side of the creek. Here. What, son?
Look over there.
My boy sees something up that way, so we'll go look at that here in a second. Okay, y'all. Can y'all see the ground tore up right there? Right there. Right here down in the creek. Okay, won't you look? They're faint. They probably got washed away, but that's the heel. And that's the toes. And then that's the toes because it was climbing uphill. Right there digging in. And I don't know, like I say, I don't know exactly when it was done. But it ain't been here. I know it wasn't here 2 weeks ago. So let's see what my son sees here. Yeah, that's natural there. Yeah, maybe.
What?
Let's see if this end of it's in the ground. What he's talking about is what's called a rainbow structure. That thing's pulled over and bent down on the ground. What we find them out here a lot. If a stick done it, okay, possibly that limb done this one. What you find when you find one, the top end of this tree will be pushed way down in the ground like that. And it takes hands, y'all, and fingers, see there, to do that. And that's how we find a lot of them. And when they're done that way, it ain't natural. So, but I wanted to share that with y'all. This is North Carolina Backwoods Bigfoot Research here in the Uwharrie Mountains of North Carolina. That's my boy Michael. I'm Bobby. You can check out my North Carolina Backwoods Bigfoot Research page on Facebook. That's where I put most of what I find and what we see, and we've got pictures and a couple of videos and pictures and videos of the feet print cast and handprint cast that we found over time. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but that caught my eye. So I still got my four-wheeler running. But that direction there, it just goes up on the mountain and it just keeps going and going. There's about 5,000 acres of national forest in here. And anyway, we got that good daylight picture the other week. And I found a new trail cam picture today. I'll be sharing that on my North Carolina Backwoods Bigfoot Research Facebook page here in a little while. It's of one's face peeking around the tree. It was, best I can tell, it was down on all fours and just stuck its head around the side of the tree, and it's pretty plain. You can see its eyes, nose, mouth. You can even make out teeth. You can see the smile line on the side of your face, and its cheek, its forehead, all of that. So anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all, and we'll talk at you later. Michael says he'll talk at you later.
Bye.
He's gonna take my place when I can't do this no more.
Yep.
Y'all have fun.